I need you to stop whatever you are doing right now and listen to me very carefully, because what I am about to share with you today could save your teeth, and I mean that quite literally. As a dentist, I see patients every single day who come into my chair confused, frustrated, and honestly a little embarrassed. They brush twice a day. They floss, they use mouthwash, and yet their teeth are still cracking, still decaying, still turning yellow, still becoming sensitive. And every single time when I sit down with them and go through their daily routine, we find the same culprits, the same foods, over and over again. And here is the thing that surprises most of my patients: these are not the foods you would expect. These are not the obvious ones. Everyone knows that candy is bad. Everyone knows soda is bad. But the five things I am going to talk to you about today, most people eat them every single day thinking they are completely harmless. Some of them are even marketed as healthy. That is what makes them so dangerous. They are doing damage quietly, slowly, every single day. And by the time you feel the pain or see the damage, it is already too late to reverse it naturally. So please stay with me through this entire video. I promise you, by the end, you're going to look at your daily meals very differently. And that shift in perspective might just be the thing that keeps you out of my dental chair for a very long time. Let us start with the first one. And I want you to really think about this, because almost every patient I have ever had consumes this regularly. I am talking about citrus fruits. Now, before you close this video and tell me that fruit is healthy, yes, it is. Nutritionally, citrus is wonderful for your body. But for your teeth, it is one of the most acidic things you can put in your mouth on a daily basis. Oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits, they all carry a very high acid content, and that acid does something very specific to your teeth. It attacks the enamel. Enamel is the hard outer layer of your tooth. Think of it as the armor protecting everything underneath. And here is what most people do not know: enamel does not grow back. Once it is gone forever. And every time you eat a piece of citrus fruit, squeeze lemon into your water, or drink a glass of fresh orange juice, that acid is slowly thinning that armor. Over months and years of daily consumption, your enamel becomes thin, your teeth become sensitive to hot and cold. They start to look yellowish because the inner layer called dentin starts showing through, and eventually they become prone to cracking and cavities. Now, I am not telling you to stop eating citrus fruits. What I am telling you is to be smart about it. Do not sip on lemon water throughout the day. Do not eat citrus as a snack you hold in your mouth and chew slowly. Eat it with a meal, rinse your mouth with plain water right afterward, and wait at least 30 minutes before brushing. That last part is very important. Brushing immediately after eating something acidic actually scrubs the softened enamel off faster. Give your saliva time to neutralize the acid first. The second food on this list is one that genuinely surprises people, and I enjoy watching their reaction when I tell them. It is dried fruit. Raisins, dried apricots, dried mango, dried cranberries, all of those little chewy, sweet, concentrated pieces that people grab as a healthy snack. And look, I understand why people think they are a good choice. They come from fruit, they have fiber, they feel better than really ching for a candy bar. But from a dental standpoint, dried fruit might actually be worse than a candy bar in some ways. Here is why. When fruit is dried, the water is removed, but the sugar is concentrated and becomes extremely sticky. And when something sticky coats your teeth, it does not just sit there. It gets pressed into every groove, every gap, every tiny space between your teeth, and it feeds the bacteria in your mouth for hours. Those bacteria produce acid as a byproduct, and that acid is what creates cavities. Fresh fruit has natural water content that helps wash some of the sugar away. Dried fruit has none of that. It clings, it lingers, and the bacteria feast on it. I have patients who snack on raisins or a handful of dried apricots every afternoon thinking they are making a responsible health choice. And when I look at their x-rays, I see cavities forming between their teeth consistently. Once we identify the dried fruit and remove it from their daily routine, things change dramatically. If you love dried fruit, eat it with a meal rather than as a standalone snack. Drink water with it and rinse thoroughly afterward. Now, let us talk about the third one, and this one high. It's a lot of people hard because it is something many of them rely on every morning. I am talking about coffee, not because of the caffeine, that is a different conversation, but because of two specific things coffee does to your teeth that most people have no idea about. First, coffee is acidic, similar to the citrus issue we already discussed. Regular coffee consumption creates an acidic environment in your mouth that weakens enamel over time. But the second issue is equally damaging. Coffee is deeply pigmented, and those pigments bind to the enamel surface and stain it. But here is the worst part, and this is the part I really want you to hear. Many of my patients try to combat coffee staining by brushing their teeth immediately after their morning cup. And as I mentioned with citrus, that is the worst thing you can do. You are brushing acid directly into weakened enamel. Instead, rinse with water after your coffee, wait that 30-minute window, and then brush. Also, if you add sugar or flavored syrups to your coffee, you are multiplying the damage significantly. A plain black coffee, drunk relatively quickly rather than sipped over 2 hours, and followed by a water rinse, is far less damaging than a sweetened latte that you nurse for 90 minutes at your desk. The fourth food is one that catches people completely off guard every single time I bring it up. It is crackers. Plain, ordinary crackers, the kind you might have with soup or as a light snack or give to children as a safe between meal option. And I understand the confusion. Crackers do not feel sugary. They do not taste like candy. But here is what is actually happening when you eat them. Crackers are made from refined carbohydrates, and when you chew them, your saliva immediately begins breaking them down into simple sugars. That chewed up, starchy, sugary paste then gets packed into every crevice of your teeth, between your teeth, around your gum line, in the grooves on the surface of your molars, and it stays there. It is almost glue-like. And just like dried fruit, it feeds the bacteria in your mouth for an extended period, producing acid, driving up the cavity risk dramatically. I have seen patients with almost no candy or soda in their diet develop significant tooth decay simply because of how much they were snacking on crackers throughout the day. The solution is not to never eat at crackers, but to be mindful. Eat them with a meal, not constantly throughout the day. Drink water alongside them, and rinse your mouth thoroughly afterward. The more frequently you expose your teeth to these starchy, sticky carbohydrates, the higher your risk. And now we have arrived at the fifth one, and I want to be very honest with you, this is the one I hesitate most to tell people because it sounds harsh. But as your dentist, as someone who genuinely cares about the long-term health of your mouth, I have to tell you the truth. The fifth food that is secretly damaging your teeth every day is ice. Not ice water, not cold drinks. Ice itself, the habit of chewing on ice cubes. I know it feels harmless. It is just frozen water, right? No sugar, no acid, no staining. But chewing on ice is one of the most mechanically destructive things you can do to your teeth, and the damage it causes is sudden and severe. Teeth are not designed to crush hard, brittle objects repeatedly. When you bite down on an ice cube, you are putting enormous pressure on the enamel, and you are creating small microfractures, tiny cracks that you cannot feel and cannot see. Over time, those microfractures grow. And then one day you bite down on something and a piece of your tooth simply breaks off, or a filling cracks, or a crown fractures. I have had patients come in having cracked a tooth on nothing, no hard candy, no accident, just biting down on their food. And when we go back through the history, there's almost always a habit of chewing ice. Those microfractures had been building for years, weakening the tooth silently until finally it gave way. If you are a habitual ice chewer, please take this seriously. It is not a safe habit just because ice has no sugar. The mechanical damage alone is enough to cause thousands of dollars worth of dental work. Now, here is what I want you to take away from everything I have shared with you today. Your teeth are not indestructible. They are living structures surrounded by tissues and supported by bone, and they are constantly under attack from the environment you create in your mouth every single day. The choices you make 3, 4, 5 times a day, what you eat, when you eat it, how you eat it, what you do afterward, those choices add up. They compound over years and decades into either a strong, healthy, functional smile or into pain, decay, and expensive dental emergencies. The good news is that awareness changes everything. You do not have to give up citrus or coffee or crackers. You just have to be smarter about how and when you consume them. You have to stop reaching for ice as a habit. You have to stop treating dried fruit as an innocent snack. Small adjustments practiced consistently will make an enormous difference over time. And please do not wait until something hurts to come see your dentist. Pain is almost always the last signal, not the first. By the time a tooth hurts, damage has often been present for months or even years. Regular checkups allow us to catch things early when they are still small, still manageable, still reversible. That is when we can help you most. Your smile is worth protecting. It affects your confidence, your health, your quality of life in ways that go far beyond aesthetics. Take care of it every single day, not just in the dental chair twice a year. Start today with what you just learned. Your future self and your future teeth will thank you for it.